on this computer. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of BOP.
You guys really did not expect that we were still going to be doing this.
Yeah, I know. I was like thinking just now, like when you were like, "All right, let's like record and do this," and in my head, I'm like, "What are we going to talk about?"
Yeah, there really is no point. But we have to set up next week. We're going to talk about wild card. That's why I wanted to have Jeremy on.
Yes,
I got Peronis today.
I've got Coors Light,
Nice.
and also check it.
Do you have to wear that everywhere now?
I'm just wearing it on the pod. Honestly, it doesn't fit my finger. I'm going to have to use like soap or something to get this off after the episode.
I'm on a different finger, man.
Nah.
How does it feel a weekend?
Honestly, it wouldn't really matter what finger. Feels pretty good. I feel good about myself. I feel very confident in my football knowledge now.
You should.
Yeah. I feel like I really showed up, proved everyone wrong.
I think that this whole season was just fantastic. Everything about it was great.
Yeah. So, I mean, so much drama. We haven't had this much drama in a long time.
I know. If Jeremy ever jumps on, I am planning to thank him for this season.
Yeah.
Because it's been good for us.
It has been good. Now the hard work begins. Now I feel like we go, where do we take this from here for next season? I got to work on bopshop.shop.
Oh, you're talking about the pod.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like off-season prep, getting ready for the draft.
Oh boy. Yeah, I guess that too.
There was a proposal from one of our listeners. He volunteered to be I can just read you the text message.
So you want to be like a third-party commish or a judge?
Or I'll commission. I'll give brutal truths all year long. It's from Tanner, formerly my secret advisor.
Formerly the secret advisor.
I'm okay with giving Jeremy another shot. I enjoy having Jeremy as the commissioner because it gives us good content.
Lots of good content. There's so much to discuss all the time. Oh, just got some chess notifications. Amy's playing me in a game of chess.
Nice. Is she good?
She's okay.
Who's good in the crew? Kyle?
Kyle is decent. He's beaten me one time so far.
You're the best?
I would say I'm probably the best at the moment.
Who else plays?
Me, Kyle, and Amy.
Is she watching Queen's Gambit? Is that why? No,
it's because when we went over for poker night, me and Kyle basically harassed her into starting to play. No, we just asked her if she would want to, and then she was asking us about it. I was like, download the app. And once she downloaded the app, the rest is history.
Oh, man. And she's into it.
Yeah, she actually likes playing us. I think she likes trying to get better and eventually will beat us, probably.
I don't know. You watch YouTube videos and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty into it at the moment. Right now, I'm very into it.
Next week, we should do a tutorial video as we set up bopshop.shop. We should screen share as we try to set it up. How to set up your own store.
Wow. A live demo of me coding? That actually might be kind of cool. Because Are
you actually going to code it?
I was kind of thinking about it, yeah.
Oh, wow. I was literally just going to use Shopify, but yeah, that works too.
I wanted to kind of make it custom.
Oh, let's do it.
It might be boring because it'd be pretty in-depth, but maybe not if we're talking through it. I don't know.
Can you screen share two at once? If we could somehow both screen share, you could code it and then I'll set it up on Shopify and then we could like, the video would be like, look how easy Shopify is.
It'd just be an ad for Shopify. You would probably have it done in like 10 minutes or less than that.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is Jayski. Oh, a couple minutes.
Oh.
What are we supposed to do? Stall?
Just get fucked up, maybe.
Let's see. What else is there to go over? Well, we could talk about the Week 17 games. Or we could just preview the playoff matchups.
I want to talk about playoffs with Jeremy if he's going to be on long enough. But what surprising Week 17 stuff. Washington sneaking into the playoffs. Some conspiracy theories there.
Yeah. Did somebody? Who were they playing?
The Eagles.
Oh yeah, that was the like controversial moment where they sat Jalen Hurts in the fourth quarter, right? Oh yeah. The Giants fans were pissed about that because it would have been Giants, right?
Yeah.
I heard about
And
that.
the Giants would have been in the playoffs at 6-10. It's like, how can you be mad if you're a Giants fan? You were 6-10. Like, you're lucky that your season even lasted to Sunday night in Week 17.
Well, that's what Ed Graney said too. He's like, you can be pissed at the Eagles all you want, but at the end of the day, like you left it up to another team to determine your
Graney
fate.
said that, then I disagree.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you dislike Ed Graney, but he did make that point, and I was like, that's a fair point. But I just wish it would have happened just to see a 6-10 team in the playoffs.
I mean, it's 7-9. It's not much better.
No, it's not. But 7-9 has at least happened in somewhat recent history.
Didn't it happen last year?
Probably.
Maybe it was 8-8.
Very
Someone from the NFC.
history.
NFC East was crap last year too. It's like the same thing.
Yeah, they're just not good. I don't know what I think, but I guess it depends on if Dak is back. If Dak is back for the Cowboys, I think there's a chance that they become.
Yeah, he's probably the difference in a game or two.
I think. I feel like Washington. I feel like they're getting hot. I don't know. They might be good next year.
How could Alex Smith not be the comeback player of the year?
Did somebody text you that, or
No, were we talking about that on one of the podcasts?
We were. Yeah. I mean, I think he definitely should be.
Oh no, it's a lock. There's no way he's not.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Dalton's not going to be on. I don't think.
No.
But can we talk about last week's Wheel of Winners?
Yeah. Who was it again?
It was the Texans and the Titans.
Texans
and
we had Texans.
Yep, Texans rolled up on the Wheel of Winners, if you guys recall, if you listened to the pod last week. And
we got someone in the waiting room now.
Oh, okay.
Future Mrs. Morsky is what it says.
Oh, Amy's in?
I don't know. That's the name.
I hope it's Amy. Let her in.
I kind of hope it's Jeremy. I hit let them in. It says they're joining.
Wow, the suspense is killing me.
I know.
I hope it's Amy. That would be awesome. Do you think that's her Zoom name and Jeremy's logging in from her account? That would be even funnier, and he doesn't know.
That would be funny. Future Mrs. Morsky. Who is this?
It's Jeremy. Look at his face. Why is his face?
What's up, Jeremy? Can you hear us?
He needs to hit join. There it is.
All right, connected to audio. Yo, what's up, Jeremy?
Why is my name Future Miss Morsky?
Yeah, we're wondering the
We're going to ask you the same thing, man.
Did you do that? Oh, okay.
Did you do that?
Is Amy logged you into Zoom?
Oh, yeah. Whatever. No, I put my name as Jeremy, but
I don't know.
Not Commish?
It's okay. Mine says Sarah, so there's
That's
that.
true. What does mine say? Dude.
Bobby
Dude, sweet.
Johnson,
What does mine say?
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for joining.
All right, we'll just rock with it, I guess. Yeah, of course.
Oliver and I wanted to personally thank you for the excitement you gave us this season.
Riveting stuff as Commish. This is as good as it's been for the CZJFFL.
So good that we're willing to lobby for you for commissioner of the 2022 season. We'll go to bat.
Okay, yeah.
You're not
I'll have to take a year off. I'll definitely have to take a year off.
I meant like the 2021 season. That's what I meant. You don't need to take a year off.
I might take a year off.
Having this job has aged me 5 years.
You can see the grays coming in.
I really like the draft, but
You didn't like
Other than
anything
that-
after that?
I mean, not really.
It's not a fun job.
I don't know. It was kind of out of my hand. Well, not that it was out of my hands, but like I didn't really pay too much attention to it, which
We know.
I probably should have done more, but I don't know. I just I wasn't as excited, I would say, as I was draft day, and then it was like peak. And then what happened was that the draft didn't exactly go as planned, but it was still a lot of fun. But then from there, I was just like, what do we do now? We got all the teams set up, and I mean, everything was set up as last year, like same rules and everything. So
Let's change some rules then. Let's introduce some rule changes.
I think whoever
I'll
does
fight 'em.
commissioner, I think we should do points 4. Whoever gets first place at points 4 splits the
course
money
you
with
do.
the winner.
That'd be me still. Oh no, it wouldn't. Who?
Is Jeremy, because that's why he's suggesting it.
No, that's
Oh,
not
wasn't
me.
you?
No, I'm like, I think I'm
Wasn't
on 3rd or 4th in points 4. But
It
you
might have
definitely
been.
were. But it also gives everyone a chance to play for something, you know.
Well,
towards
what
the
you
end.
can do too is I have I think it might be my brother-in-law's league. They do like a weekly side pot, so it's $5 a week, and it's
Okay.
whoever the highest score each week is gets the side pot.
That's a good one too. I know Tanner has a lot of different rules. I know Amy's brother-in-law has a lot of different rules too.
They do like
They're really cool. I think we can implement some of those, but
paying for transactions. I think would be nice. Or
yeah,
paying
and
on
that's
the
one
waiver
of them.
wire.
And that's one of them. Yeah,
Should we?
that would keep me off the waiver wire making 59 moves.
Well, it introduces strategy into the waiver wire because you have to put bids in. Like
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we also introduce like the fraction scoring? So like if your running back runs for 38 yards, it's
97 yards, you get 9.7.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I suggest that is because it would eliminate ties. We had a couple ties this year, and those pretty much suck.
I mean,
Yeah.
not 100% eliminate, but
Not 100%. You're right.
some leagues go to like the 100th.
Yeah. That's
How?
I don't know, fractional points, man.
But I mean,
I've seen 2-digit.
Yeah.
I guess you have to do like it wouldn't be based on yards, it'd be based on other stuff, like if like a reception was worth like 0.25 or something.
Yeah.
Instead of half.
But yeah.
We have to we need to have a rules committee get together about a month before the draft. We'll put it on the pod.
Yeah.
that's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. If we get everyone's, input in it, and it'll make it a lot easier on the future commissioner, because I feel like
It's you.
making a rule by yourself is kind of difficult. And I've learned that is making up something that I thought was a great idea, which with the whole.
Are we still talking about this?
No, the COVID.
I know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I thought it was a good idea, but then I didn't think it all the way through for, oh, shoot, what if this happens? So, I think if we can all put our heads together, I think that'll make things a lot easier for the future commissioner, which I have a feeling might be one of you guys.
No, it's you.
What? No, I'm
It's you, man.
strictly a podcast host now. I think
we're hosts.
I've really found my calling.
I'll join the rules committee if you're looking for a rules committee like member.
I thought for sure you were just not going to play and just do commissioner.
Oh, actually, I would consider that.
Yeah, because then we would just add another guy that wouldn't dump
You guys
his
can
whole
add
roster.
Tanner in. He wants to be in
I
anyways.
wouldn't dump this whole roster.
Yeah, then we can have another guy that doesn't dump his whole roster the 7th week of the season.
Created excitement.
Got the people going.
Yeah.
I think what we should do is, if you're in the group, suggest a new rule. If it gets seconded, then it gets added to the ballot, and then we vote ballot style.
Voting on the
not a
rules
bad
is
idea.
definitely the way to go.
That's how democracy works.
That's right.
I've heard.
Yeah, that's something we can do.
Well, we could also have like a players union, an owners union.
Yeah, we need to establish a players union.
We're not a player. We need an owners union and a rules committee. We need two different.
Don't forget about the judicial branch too, to help us decide stuff.
No, that's where we like go to like Reddit or something and find a neutral third party.
Well, why don't we just do a vote for the next commissioner?
It's
So
you.
okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we'll just do a vote, just like we did a vote for
You're the
your hair.
commissioner. You get to decide. That should be a rule. It's like the commissioner gets to decide how the next commissioner is picked. But what happens? I mean, you have to put yourself on the ballot. So what if we
Yeah,
pick
that's
you?
fine. I
Yeah.
don't think anyone's gonna vote for me though.
Are you on the ballot?
Yeah, he's on the ballot.
If you are, then I'm voting for you.
I'm also voting for you, and we have a podcast, and we can lobby people to we'll use our power.
I think we should all lobby for Dalton. One, because
Ugh.
he's never done it, and two, he says a lot of input about the league, but he just never steps up and does anything about it.
Yeah.
Dalton does have a lot of opinions.
Yeah, so I think
Put
it's
your
Dalton's
money where your
turn.
mouth is, Dalton.
Yeah, I think it's Dalton's turn to.
The problem with having Dalton do it, if we introduce all those new rules, you're talking about like collecting money on certain weeks for certain things.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean that's all up to
Dalton,
him. We can bring all those new things up, but at the end of the day, it's all up to him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you, Oliver, at poker that, hey, the rest of the money you're gonna have to collect.
I think I got
You should
almost.
You should have it almost 100, right?
I think so. To be honest, I haven't counted it, but
Yeah.
Mike, Drew, you, Nick, Kyle paid me.
Probably just not me.
Bobby, did you give me 20 at the draft? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't. I didn't write anything down. I didn't put
I know
anything in
you
my
didn't.
notes.
So I definitely brought 20 because it's like my thing. Like I always have the money there. I don't know if you told me. I want to say you told me.
I gave everyone a heads up. It would be nice to have the money at the draft, but you know what that means. And then I
think honestly you said you wouldn't remember, and I remember. Well, I don't know. I'll just give Oliver 20. I think you said I don't. Just give it to all, or just give it to whoever wins, because you had no way of tracking it. That was the. I'm pretty sure that was consensus with everybody. I don't think anyone paid you, like even people who brought money.
Here, I have a solution. If you haven't paid me, or you're not sure if you've paid me or not, when bopshop.shop goes live,
Buy something.
Purchase some merchandise, and
Nice.
call it good.
Okay. Yeah. Let all the other league members that have not paid.
We're letting them know right here. Everyone listens to the pod.
Well, if you paid me, the money is mine, so I'll buy myself a shirt. But if you haven't.
I was going to ask you a question about the shirts. Did they run small, or because Oliver, you were wearing one the other day and it was kind of tight?
I'm just fat. That's all that is.
Okay. Was that a large or an extra large?
I was wearing a large.
No, I'll probably get it.
I went to a place
XL,
called
2X.
Big Frog Custom Tees. They have like a store right close to me, and that's where I got them all set up. We'll have to figure out a more official supplier.
We'll just do a print-on-demand supplier.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I figured,
easier.
like an online company that does it, and we'll have more options for material and stuff. Because I'd like to do a nice tri-blend cotton polyester.
Heather gray.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Ooh,
I
love
like
the Heather Gray.
Everyone
I
loves
think
Heather Gray.
it's more about getting the designs created. That's the tough part, because I'm not a graphical artist, but I try my best to be one.
I'm really glad you're flexing the ring right now.
Yeah. I know.
Keep putting it up to the.
So
nice.
Once we've got more designs created, we'll just put them on shirts. That'll be easy.
Sweet.
All right, so for people who don't listen, let's talk about what's happening next week, Jeremy. Let's walk everyone through what happened.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I put let's just start from the beginning. I just got tired of the whole bet thing, so I was like, let's leave it up to the league. The league decided, because I put a poll in our group me. It was either I cut Bobby's hair, or Oliver is going to commentate the first playoff game for the Green Bay Packers while Bobby does not watch it. So Oliver gets to watch it, and he gets to basically try and commentate the game.
Have you listened to any of the podcasts, really, like where we've discussed this as a potential option, or was that the first you heard?
Yeah, I did hear some of it. So
what were your thoughts when you first heard of that?
I think it'll be funny. Yeah. I didn't think it would be a winner. I thought for sure other people would want to see me cut your hair, but
I thought
I
it was
think-
going to be a little more split than it was. I think
I was surprised.
here's what happened, Jeremy. My plea on the podcast, I think, resonated with a lot of people, and people were
Oh,
starting
you
to
said something on the podcast to where was it more collusion or
No. It was me just asking for some sympathy, and
right?
I didn't get it from you, but I think I got it from a couple other people.
Well,
and, I mean,
you
I
don't
did
know that
I
you
did
didn't
get it
get
from
it
you
from
in the
me.
end. So
I think I did give you a lot of sympathy.
in
or
the end, for
sympathy.
sure, you hung me out to dry. I don't know if you.
It's January 5th, and you still have
So-
a moment.
It was a long. I know.
I
still
let it
have
ride.
one.
So I let it ride, and I thought about it, and I was like, well, you know what? Let the league decide if you get to keep your hair or not.
So once the vote came in, because I voted obviously for the commentating, and my rationale is, okay, well, I really don't want to do that anyways. I don't want to do either thing, but the commentary is just a lot like shorter lived. So that's where I was. But once the vote came in, I cast a vote and it was like locked in. And once I cast mine, I was like, oh, okay, we're good. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, well, I mean, what if the Packers lose? And then I started looking at the playoff scenarios as they played out over the course of the day. And the most likely scenario is that the Bucs will be playing at Green Bay. And worst case scenario for me is Tom Brady goes to Green Bay. I don't get to watch the game, and Oliver's commentating it, and you guys get to fucking make fun of me.
So there's also a fun twist that we thought of where we have two commentators, one color, one play-by-play, and my partner in crime is Chandler.
Oh, wow.
What do you think? I think that could be pretty good.
That would be tough.
Exactly.
I'm okay with it. It's already going to suck for me. I don't even give a shit.
Although do a bad job.
Is it already set in stone that it's just the first game, or is it all games?
No, it's for sure just the first game.
Damn. I was actually gonna keep it as before you guys brought this up. I was just gonna be like, hey, if the Packers win the Super Bowl, I'll let you keep your hair. I was gonna do that.
Oh, if they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That would have been. I think I would have.
I
would have obviously at least taken the chance on it.
Oh, of course.
Wait
I think you're the best team right now. Why wouldn't you take it?
I thought you were gonna say if the Packers make the Super Bowl, Oliver has to commentate it.
Oh, that would have been good.
And I would have said
that.
I would have said no. I would have said just chop it. There's no fucking chance. I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah.
It's not like the Patriots. We don't go to the Super Bowl every year, so it's
I was gonna say it's been a while for you guys.
You get a little bit bored.
Are we doing a Bills Mafia party on Saturday?
Oh,
Dude, host it.
Host it.
All right.
Yeah.
Consider. Well, I'm also hosting the Green Bay game though too, so that's a lot of hosting.
The Green Bay game's in 2 weeks though.
I know, but it's a lot of hosting still. One a week, 2 weeks in a row.
Well, the Green Bay and the Bills might play on the same day in 2 weeks, so you could do like a week 2 Bills Mafia party.
Ooh, I see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll think about it. I'll think about this Saturday, and then I guess the idea was that I would host the Green Bay commentary. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. I have not run that by Sarah, so
that's fine. We can do it anywhere except for my house. My wife and daughters don't want to be a part of it, so.
Okay.
That sounds fun. I like the Bills. It would be awesome to see the Bills Packers Super Bowl.
Oh, dude, Bills Packers Super Bowl would be sick.
But so this is my rankings of Super Bowls. If you guys want to hear them, it'll actually be Chiefs Packers. Then it will be Bills Packers, and then Chiefs Bucks.
Why is it that you want the Packers there? Just to see me like, yeah.
I just think those are the two best quarterbacks in the game right now.
Oh, you just think that would be the funnest game to watch?
Yeah, Mahomes and
Gotcha.
Rodgers is dealing it out.
Sure.
That would be the best in my
Except
opinion.
for
And then
Allen is
my third one was, or my fourth one was, but it's my top 3. You guys got any?
Yeah.
Super Bowl favorites?
So obviously, I like the Packers against I'd say the Browns. That's my number one matchup.
Browns, Bills, Browns. No, Bills and Browns can't.
Yeah, Packers Browns is my ideal matchup.
Packers,
Outside of that, honestly, none of the matchups involve the Packers that I want to see because I just know how it just isn't fun. I mean, it's fun, but it's not fun. Like you just set yourself up for letdown. So I'd rather enjoy the Super Bowl. So probably Bills and I don't know, Seattle maybe. Russell Wilson's just fun to watch.
Yeah, he is.
Really, there's nobody in the. I mean, I guess Tampa. The only thing I just don't want Tampa to make it. It's just a personal thing.
It's Tom Brady, huh?
It's a Tom Brady thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm. A lot of people are giving me some slack. Not slack, but just because I still root for Tom Brady, and everyone just.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, the moment Aaron Rodgers leaves fucking Green Bay, I'm gonna buy an Aaron Rodgers jersey for wherever he goes.
Yeah. Same with me and Josh Allen. We go way back.
Well, I don't want to see the Colts in the Super Bowl.
Why?
Just because I think the Colts in general are.
That's
kind of
a
boring.
Patriots
They're a boring.
fan.
They're a boring team.
Yeah.
They are.
Sure.
That's it. They're there. I mean, Phillip Rivers is a boring quarterback. So,
I would love to see Chiefs-Bills AFC Championship game.
Oh, I think that's in the cards.
Just because what a matchup.
For sure it is.
I
don't know. The AFC, I think there's a lot of good match. I mean, you guys want to talk about some of the AFC matchups right now?
Yeah, let's go through
Indy and Buffalo. Buffalo, obviously, the 2 seed at home. Right now, the line is minus 6.5.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks Buffalo's going to win that game. Do you think it's going to be close?
Nah. No,
I don't either.
It's I think the Bills are going to rout the Colts.
Buffalo's
but you never know.
Vibing right now, man.
They are vibing.
I'm glad
the Colts defense is just really good. That's what keeps them in games.
Have Colts played any outdoor game? I mean, I know they've played outdoor games, but have they played any cold games this year?
Yeah.
I feel like Buffalo's an easy place to play.
I don't think so.
You said Buffalo is an easy place or not?
No, I said it's not it's an easy place to play.
And that's what makes Buffalo Packers so interesting. It's like 2 cold weather places.
Yeah, playing in Tampa.
Is that where the Super Bowl is? That's hilarious.
Wow. That was a good question because they have yet to play a cold weather team at a cold weather team. They played a lot of inside games. They played at the Texans, at the Raiders.
Plus their home games.
The Steelers are cold. The Steelers, that was probably
a cold game. Won that game, right? They beat the Steelers? No, the Steelers came back and beat them.
They lost 24-28.
There you go. There's a theory.
So
second half.
Yeah.
Lose their legs. A little bit cold outside.
Cold weather gets to them.
And the last game they played was in Florida against the Jags.
So we all like Buffalo here.
Yeah. I don't see why not. Well, and Buffalo's also minus 300, so a lot of people are gonna like that.
I kind of like them, like in the 6.5.
Cool. What's our next matchup?
Okay, so the next 2 are on Sunday. Both awesome matchups. I love it. So the Baltimore-Tennessee rematch is fantastic.
Yeah,
we watched that in Park City last year.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Baltimore, to me, is just quietly playing really good football right now, and they're just kind of under the radar.
I would agree with that. They have great running backs, and J.K. Dobbins, and I think it's just J.K. Dobbins' show now. So
they got something to play for this week. Last year, they were a young team with a bye, which doesn't historically work out well. That's why I liked that the Bills played everybody last week, even if it was just for the first half. They went through the motions. They got ready for a game. So I think Baltimore benefits from last year's fuck up and not having any time off here.
Yeah, it all depends on if you can stop King Henry. That's all it depends on.
I just don't understand. I don't watch a lot of Titans games. I don't understand how they score so many points and run the ball so much.
Yeah, that's true. Because
it's fucking insane.
You know why? Is because they're so dependent on the run that the defense bites on every play action pass.
Yeah.
And then you have A.J. Brown deep down the field. Then they're at the 2, and then they hand it off to King Henry.
Is that how most of their games go?
I would say so. But yeah, they're a good team though. I love their coach. Can't think of his name.
Of course
right
you
now,
do.
but yeah. Hey, the Patriots coach, they're taking over. Did you see Joe Judge for the Giants? Did you see
Yeah,
his statement on Joe Judge?
What about him?
He made a statement about the Eagles and what they did with Jalen Hurts. I don't know if you guys been watching anything.
Yeah,
We were talking about that
we were
before we
talking
got
about it
on.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, he was just saying how disrespectful it was for the game and how he would never do that. And, he went on and on, and he made a lot of great points. And I don't know, I got
for
a lot
sure.
of respect for the guy. He's always been one of my guys. But every Patriot that I feel like goes to another team.
Did he say anything about only winning 6 games and begging to get into the playoffs?
Did you call? Do you thought he was begging?
No, I don't know. What you said to me sounds like he's.
No, he
He's a
wasn't
little
begging.
bit-
He was basically just saying like, "Hey,
Oh yeah, it is
What hap-
weak for sure. It's weak,
Yeah.
but I feel like it, at least from my perspective, it's equally weak to have an opinion when you only.
no."
win
And
games.
before his statement, he literally said like, "Hey,
he prefaced
whatever
it
happened,
Yeah.
whatever happened, and it's all over." But and then he kind of went into everything that
It
he
is for
said.
sure. I mean, did you see like Eagles players came out today and said that nobody on the team liked the decision?
Yeah, I mean, there's Zach Ertz. That's probably his last game as an Eagle.
What's the rationale behind it? They're like, what does he have to gain for it? A draft pick?
Yeah, that's why he
Draft
did it.
position.
Yeah,
I mean, so in the end, it's not like he did it like to spite anybody. He just did it for.
So let me ask this, because when I was listening to the sports radio today, this is a point they brought up. Is it disrespectful because of the fact that they did it in the fourth quarter? Because is it really any different than the Bills sitting their guys at halftime, or another team who's already secured their position not playing their guys, period?
Or the Jaguars doing it all year?
Yeah. So is it just because it was in the fourth quarter of a game that was pretty close?
I think it's because it was in the fourth quarter of a game that was potentially still meaningful.
It was a winnable game.
Yeah.
It was a winnable game for sure.
That's true. Because it's not like totally unheard of to sit guys in a season that that your playoff hopes are gone just to get.
I think Doug Peterson's explanation for it was kind of BS. Like if you really wanted to get what's his face reps, he should have started right after the half. Yeah. Like it should have been set in stone. Like before the game, it should have been like, hey, Jalen, you're going to play the first half. Everyone in the locker room knows it. And this guy's going to get the second half. Or start a fourth quarter, this guy's but nobody – that was never the plan.
Nobody knew, yeah.
I agree. Yeah, he could have easily gone into that conference and just said, well, I wanted the 6th pick instead of the 9th pick.
Right. Is that what it is? Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like that's clearly what you did here. So
yeah,
like why you got to beat around the bush and just say
right.
Say it like it is.
I mean,
and I think
like you said, if it was for reps and stuff like that, you would have sat Jalen Hurts at halftime. Didn't matter to you. It doesn't matter about the score or anything.
Right.
You know?
Was he just not expecting it to be a close game? He's like, we're going to get blown out anyway, and I can just throw this guy into the fourth.
It's a conference game, and it's against a team.
He's like, oh, whoops, we're actually pretty close to winning this. Quick, new quarterback.
Yeah.
Or someone above his pay grade called it down.
Something like that could have happened.
I could see a GM or somebody stepping in and then who's going to take ownership of that?
Yeah.
The coach is the one who technically makes the decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that too, is that he was just covering for someone.
He's like a scapegoat.
Mm-hmm. And they were like, all right, well, you can't say anything or else your job is on the line.
Yeah, exactly. What do you You sit Jalen Hurts now. I mean, that as crazy as it sounds, I mean,
it's probably true.
Not that crazy.
Because I just feel like if you were going into the game planning on throwing it, you'd just start the other guy.
Right.
Why would you even start Jalen Hurts?
So the question is,
he would just be a late scratch. He would say he has some kind of injury, and then that's it.
So what do they gain then from the 6th pick? Do they go out and get a quarterback? Is that the thought process?
It doesn't seem like it, like a big difference from 6 to 9, but that is a huge difference.
It is. Is the difference between like the kid from BYU? I mean, possibly maybe the Ohio State kid falls.
I didn't even know that there was an opportunity for a wide receiver to become the Heisman this year.
Dude, how crazy was that?
I didn't even know the guy, but I haven't watched much college football, but I thought it would be at least a quarterback.
Did they say he was the first wide receiver Heisman winner or something?
No, since 91.
Since 91.
Yeah.
Dang.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, and no one really knew about him.
Is that Devonta Smith
I'm
kid?
sure he was somebody.
But the Alabama kid.
Of course it was an Alabama guy.
I feel like an Alabama receiver at least could translate to the NFL. Their quarterbacks never do, but
Yeah, that's true. Well, did you see? I saw something online, and it had 4 of the starting Alabama. I don't know what year it was, but it was Henry, Kamara, I think Kareem Hunt. It was something crazy like that. Their backfield was just incredible.
yeah, there was a couple years like that where they had like they called him the 3-headed monster.
Kamara transferred to Arkansas because he knew he wasn't getting any reps behind Derrick Henry. So he's like, screw that, I'm going to transfer somewhere. But, yeah, if you guys can, see if you can look that up. It's incredible.
I mean, like, they just produce good running backs all the time. Josh Jacobs. And even their wide receivers. You got Henry Ruggs. Was Judy in Alabama?
TJ Yeldon, Kenyon Drake, and Derrick Henry.
TJ Yeldon.
Oh, is that it?
Well, those were like 3 legit like guys that started for
at one point.
Alabama at one point.
Nice.
And then wasn't Calvin Ridley?
Then they also had another backfield that was Mark Ingram, Trent Richardson, and Eddie Lacy.
Ooh, that's a big back. Those are some big backs right there.
Amari Cooper.
I don't know how Trent Richardson didn't translate in the NFL because he went to that
Too
AFL
many reps at Alabama, man.
Yeah, probably. He also probably didn't get in shape.
Damn. All right, so nobody really has an opinion on Baltimore, Tennessee, huh?
Well, you skip right over the Browns and the Steelers.
No, I haven't even gotten to it yet.
Oh, okay. No, I think the Titans just run all over the Ravens. I think the Ravens' defense is not as good as it once was. So.
You like Tennessee plus the points? You like them straight up?
Wait, the Titans are dogs?
Yeah, at home.
Oh yeah, I'll take a dog at home.
You like that?
Yeah, I love that. Why? Is someone hurt? How are they dogs at home?
I don't know, dude. I kind of like Baltimore. I'll take that with you if you want.
Okay, what's the line?
It opened at 4. It's 3.5 right now. I'll take it at 3.5.
I'll take Titans 3.5. Let's do it.
What are you gonna do?
$10. No vig.
Perfect. Book it.
Cool.
Just ridiculous.
I like Baltimore.
Yeah,
all right.
They got hot at the right time, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think they're just hot at the right time. That's really I think Tennessee's good. I just think Baltimore's just quietly.
Yeah.
But you know what? They might be a bad matchup for Baltimore. Last year they were. So.
That's why I like them.
All right, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. This one I'm so excited for.
You know, I don't know if you guys have been listening, but I guess the Browns head coach just came down with COVID. So
yeah, he's out 10 days. He's not fucking coaching this week. How does that happen, dude?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Aaron Rodgers was on Pat McAfee today, and they asked him about it. And he was like, he's like, how does that happen? Like,
yeah.
Is he on Pat McAfee like all the time?
Every Tuesday, man. Aaron Rodgers Tuesdays is the best. He's on for like 45 minutes.
I didn't know that it was an actual segment, like a weekly.
It's the only show he does.
That's great.
Because I feel like every time we do this podcast, you're like, Aaron Rodgers on Pat McAfee. And I was like, is this guy just like a permanent cast member
Basically.
on that show?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So, yeah, that Cleveland thing is fucked.
Yeah, it sucks for the Browns because they finally get in, and now they're down one of the best coaches in football right now.
So is that why the line moved? The line went from -3.5 to -6, Pittsburgh. Do you think the line moved 2.5
probably
points because of the head coach? Really?
I mean, the guy's done pretty well all year.
Is it just the head coach, or
are
there any players?
Let me see if I can get some more information.
So the guy who's going to be calling the plays for the Browns this week, that's how it got brought up, is the former quarterbacks coach for the Packers. And Aaron seems to think that he'll do a great job.
Well, hey, then let's
Hey, you better hammer that +6, man. Aaron seems to know everything this year.
I think 6 a lot for a playoff game at home.
It's a lot for a playoff game at home
divisional,
and
it's
a division rival.
Yeah.
That probably is better than you.
Yeah, no, seriously. They've been playing really well down the
Browns
stretch.
are better than the Steelers? Is that what you're saying?
I think they might be.
So this is what I have for the Browns that I think they're better than the Steelers, that the Browns have an identity, and that is that they just run.
Yeah.
They have Kareem Hunt, they have Nick Chubb, they run the ball. The Steelers, on the other half, they have a really great wide receivers, but the running game is nothing.
They're not really
So-
scary. They're not a scary team.
Yeah.
They're not,
Oh.
because all you have to do is you play a man, you double, or you play a zone, and you just have to just make sure that they don't
Well,
beat
and
you deep.
also, yeah, you got to force Ben Roethlisberger to throw it over the top, and he just physically
He
can't.
can't. Yeah, he's old.
So,
Well, he's
if
not
you-
old. He
If
just
you
looks
can't
old.
run the ball, you're not going to create any opportunity. Yeah, I like that. The only question mark I have and why I wouldn't like touch this game from like a betting perspective is I've been pretty adamant since Thanksgiving and even like earlier than that it was incredible that the Steelers were 11-0 at the time, and they've been completely fucked by COVID more than any team in the league. And
Yeah, that's
them getting to take last week off, which was their first bye week all season. I mean, their starters getting to take last week off might be what they needed to kind of get back to where they were at the beginning of the season. So that's the only thing. I would look at that game. Like if they come out and they put a beating on Cleveland and look like they did first week of the season,
Yeah.
I like them to kind of, maybe make some moves later in the playoffs. But
I think on the Steelers side, what I like – actually, sorry. On the Browns side, what I really don't like is that let's think of veteran players in the Browns
they don't have it.
that have been in the playoffs,
Don't
that
have it.
know what it feels like. You can't get way too high in the first quarter and then you're done for the rest of the game.
They feel like a one and done team, but they feel
Mhm.
like they're going to lose. Like they're going to take the lead late. They're going to go up by like 2, and then Ben Roethlisberger, they're going to give the Steelers too much time on the clock or something
Right.
stupid. Like it's going to be an experience like you
Well,
just
and
said.
that's when the coaching thing comes into play, is time management.
But even still,
have-
I mean, like, yeah, he's a great coach, but I think things just change in the playoffs, man. Even for a guy, he's a good coach, but he's never been there before.
Yeah. But do you trust their offensive coordinator to know how to run a 2-minute drill?
I
To
mean,
know
at
how
this point,
to manage the clock?
I would hope that an NFL offensive coordinator is in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I hope so.
I think
Aaron Rodgers.
Vegas is looking at it as no, they don't trust him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the line would tell, or at least that's what people are telling you. I don't know. I think my guess is the sharp money is probably on Cleveland. But again, I'm not touching it. So 6 points just seems like a lot.
Yep. And I think that Higgins guy just came down with COVID too.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, their wide receiver.
Jesus
No, it
Christ.
was
The
either-
Browns cannot
hold
get
on.
out of their own way.
It was either COVID or might have been something else. He might have been charged with something. I think it was charged with drag racing, but maybe that won't be.
Oh, so he'll probably play then still.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, yeah, cited for drag racing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs, speaking of stuff like that.
Yeah, he got a DUI.
Yeah.
In Vegas?
Suspected DUI. Get this. It happened on literally Sunday night / Monday morning.
Oh yeah, he was partying,
After
dude.
their game.
That was here, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Idiot. These guys are so fucking dumb, man.
I was like, dang, their season just ended and he went out partying, and I think he got into – I don't think he hurt anybody. He got into a single car accident, so I think it just means him self-crashing.
Didn't some kid from UNLV just die in a
Oh, my God, no.
No, he didn't
killed
die. He's the
someone.
one
he
that
killed,
caused the
he
accident.
killed somebody else?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
Zayon
smoking.
Collins. He's not a UNLV kid yet. He's like a senior.
Gorman kid.
Gorman, yeah, he was about to be playing at UNLV. Dude, I read or heard somewhere that he was doing 88 and a 35.
Yeah,
Crashed into somebody else and killed the guy.
he was smoking too much weed.
Crazy.
Was he high? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
You guys never done 88 and a 35?
Suspected. I have not. I don't even think I can get my car up to 88 miles per hour. Certainly not the Kia.
Hey, why don't you guys touch on the NFC matchups? I got a crime baby. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right. Let's do this, Jeremy.
All right.
What do you know about the Rams and the Seahawks? I can maybe name 5 players collectively.
Okay. What I know about the Rams and the Seahawks is that they actually just played.
Oh, yeah?
2 weeks ago, I believe.
Okay.
Well, let me restart. So the Rams, they're going to be without Jared Goff. They're going to be starting basically an accountant. So
Wolford.
Oliver, you're going to be starting
Wolford.
for the Rams.
Wow.
John Wolford.
I think he can do a little bit better than me.
Don't sleep on John Wolford, man.
Oh, come on. Yeah, so
When
you
you
would
get
have
back?
you would have to take the Seahawks there for sure.
Seahawks are only, dude, that line opened -5. They're only 3.5-point favorites right now. 4, depending where you're at. Let's see. Circa's got them at 3.5.
I see 4 on this score app.
BetMGM is 4. Golden Nuggets 4. 4.5. DraftKings. William Hill's 4. So 4 is pretty much the consensus.
It's crazy. So
Is
yeah, that's
Seattle good though?
How is that only a 4?
I'm telling you, man, do not sleep on John Wolford.
And they don't even have a running game, really. That's crazy.
You can't touch
It's
this
their
game
defense.
because Seattle is just it's Russell Wilson. It's the playoffs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
I mean,
dude can do
all
anything,
games.
and God loves the Seahawks.
Yeah. I mean that's a game I wouldn't touch. You're right, because those two are always just a field goal game.
Yeah,
Whoever wins, it's by a field goal.
I'll say it on here though. I will not be surprised if the Rams win that game.
true. It is
Okay,
the lowest
I
one.
would be surprised if the Rams win that game because I think I just think Russell Wilson's going to play obviously better than John Wolford. So
Well, obviously, I just think
Yeah.
that similar to the Carson Wentz scenario, I think Jared Goff tries to do too much with the McVay offense, and McVay just wants someone to come in and run the offense. And Wolford is capable. He knows the system.
I didn't even get to see him throw the ball, so I don't even know what he looks like.
Apparently, he's been in McVay's system for a couple of years. It's not like he's a new
Okay.
guy.
All right.
Kind of looks like Jared Goff.
Yeah, he looks like a Rams quarterback. He's a white guy. He looks the same as the rest of us.
Did you see that he has a I think
LinkedIn.
the LinkedIn. Yeah, that was funny.
Someone
He said if things go well, I'll take it off.
I'll take it down on Sunday.
Till
yeah.
then. Yeah, that's good. Let's
Where
talk
did
about how the Bears snuck into the playoffs.
oh, okay.
Isn't that just brutal? They
Oh,
were at
with the-
2% 5 weeks ago.
with the Cardinals' loss.
At 8
Yeah.
and 8?
They were a 2% shot to get into the playoffs like 5 weeks ago.
5 weeks ago, yeah.
And how about that line? -9.5
Yeah.
for the Saints.
What do you guys think about the Saints? Are the Saints good?
I don't really like the Saints. The Raiders beat the Saints. If the Raiders have beaten you
That was
have
early in the season.
weaknesses.
My personal opinion is that the Saints are really no better with Drew Brees than they are without him. And actually, I think they might be better without him in some instances.
You know, have you seen the Saints record without Drew Brees? It's
over the
something
last
crazy.
2 seasons?
It's something crazy like 8-2 or maybe like something like that.
No, yeah.
So
No, it's 8-1.
really good.
It's 8-1.
8-1.
Yeah, they've lost
Yeah.
one game in 2 seasons without him.
Right.
Wow. That's
And it was this year. It
That's
was one of
something.
the what's his face games, Taysom Hill games.
So that's why I never pay any mind when someone tells me that Drew Brees is better than Tom Brady. I'll never pay any mind to it.
No, I joke about Tom Brady being a system guy. Drew Brees truly is the beneficiary of a system.
Yes.
Tom Brady can clearly play in any system. Does not fucking matter.
Tom Brady has some really good weapons around him now, though.
Oh
He's
yeah,
got-
for sure.
He's got the best receivers he's ever had.
Well, that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna tell Tom Brady doesn't get to do that?
But I'm just saying, like, could also be because now he's got some good receivers. Offsets a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't think it's an accident that like wherever Tom Brady goes, good people just happen to be there. I think he does.
Yeah.
Like Jeremy and Nick have always said that he like elevates people, and I think
Yes.
that is a portion of his game that
Yeah, I think
people
that's
just
fair.
want to be around it. It's not that he's
I think that's what
so
good
much
players
better.
do.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that thing about Tom Brady and Antonio Brown needed 45 completions to get his 500K signing bonus. So at the end of the game, Tom Brady started shovel passing it to Antonio Brown because I think he was missing 4 completions. So that was kind of cool. I know Antonio Brown's his guy. So
Yeah, which is so weird because Antonio Brown is such a knucklehead to me. But
well,
think
no,
that-
let's look at it this way. I think Tom Brady is such a good leader that what have you heard out of Antonio Brown since
Nothing.
he's joined the
Nothing,
league?
yeah.
Nothing. Right.
No.
He's
I
taken
think it takes away
Antonio
from the
Brown
integrity
under
of the
his wing.
game when you start feeding a guy for in monetary purposes. It's no different than trying to throw a game late. That's my opinion.
Say that again.
Start feeding a guy passes late, bullshit passes to get
Oh
him
yeah,
to
but I mean,
incentive bonus.
he's only taking money from his
No, I
own
know.
organization.
Yeah. I'm sure the GM loved that.
He's like, no, what?
Yeah,
No.
and
I'm sure
it's
he doesn't give a shit what Tom Brady does.
Yeah,
exactly,
it's
because
Tom Brady.
like as a GM, what are you even gonna say?
Thomas,
Hey Tom, not cool, man.
Tom, that's coming out of your paycheck.
Tom Brady's
Fine, take
basically
it.
the GM of the Bucks right now.
So can the Bucks keep everybody next year? Like, what does their situation look like next
That's a
year?
good question. I don't know.
Isn't I think Antonio Brown's on a 1-year deal. I think.
Well, I know Tom Brady had an option, right, for this year or next year. I don't know, man.
I think he'll stay.
I think next year they have a legitimate chance to. I mean, they could win a Super Bowl this year. I think they have a better chance next year. It's just tough with a first-year team, and like Tom Brady will prove his true greatness if he wins a Super. I mean, not that he needs it to prove anything, but could you imagine if he wins the Super Bowl this year? Like it's like the greatest. Like fuck Michael Jordan, fuck every other athlete ever.
Yeah, that would be cool to see.
Done deal.
I mean, I'm not going to ever write off Tom Brady, but
no, not in the playoffs. You can't.
The cards are stacked against him. I think that would be the best NFC matchup right there. Although the Packers already smacked up on the. Didn't they beat on the Buccaneers already this year? Pretty good.
The Bucks put a beat down on the Packers.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that was the early game.
I've said it
early in the season.
Like you have.
The Bucks to me they remind me of the 49ers last year. The matchup is it's just a bad matchup for the Packers. Packers got their shit kicked in by the 49ers twice last year. And I could see it happening with the Bucks this year. So, and I think like Tom Brady, while the rest of the team doesn't play in cold weather, Lambeau doesn't give you an advantage with Tom Brady.
Right.
But it maybe does like position player wise. So I don't know. The Packers are playing at a very, very high level. So,
yeah, I agree. Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers are playing at a high level. And the rest of the team just follow path.
How about Daffy, my boy? I was waiting for week 17. That guy's been in my starting lineup for 3 fucking weeks. Catch the touchdown pass.
Yeah, that was just Aaron Rodgers saying, "Here, you block for me all the time."
Aaron Rodgers said after the game, he goes, "Who could?" Oh, actually, it was on the podcast. He was like, "Who could have called that?" And I'm sitting at my desk. I'm like, "I called it. I fucking called
it." That's great.
I'm the 0.01% of fantasy owners who had him on my roster.
That's good.
Is that the Bears and New Orleans? Okay, yeah. So everyone thinks New Orleans going to wax Chicago. Is that the idea?
Yeah, I think so.
Chicago's a fraud,
probably.
You know what though? I'll give Washington some credit. If what's his name? Chase Daniels? No, what is that his name?
Chase Young, man, that's a scary dude.
If Chase Young can get to Tom Brady, that game will remind me of the Super Bowl loss that the Patriots had against the Giants, because all the Giants had was a pass rush.
So Tom Brady's like flaw, and everyone knows it's like the secret is if you can rush him up the middle, because he can't flush outside the pocket. Like if you can put pressure on him, up the middle, you can get to him. I don't know what he does for his offensive linemen.
Right.
My God, dude, nobody ever touches him.
They just become superstars.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Must be his
different.
It must be his personal trainer.
Does he give it to everybody?
Yeah, he really oils them up well. And Tom usually probably kisses him before every game. Yeah,
on the lips.
On the lips, right?
Yeah, right after he Frenches his son.
Yeah. Wait for that one. Over.
You get COVID.
The vid. I finally watched the. Amy and I watched the special last night for Kevin Hart.
Oh, I still haven't seen it, man.
You haven't seen it?
Is it in that? Is it in that 2020 stand-up best of thing that you were telling me about?
No. Did you watch that?
Have you seen that, Jeremy?
No, because we were gonna watch that, but we want to just watch one specific one.
Watch the best of 2020. It's just like a clip from everybody who had a Netflix special, But it makes me
No.
want to go back and watch everyone's Netflix specials now.
We might
Yeah.
watch this after this.
Even Jerry
I'll watch that.
Seinfeld's.
No, I'm not gonna watch Seinfeld. He's not funny.
I didn't like his. I tried. I watched like the first 10 or 15
Oh
minutes.
yeah, his shit's not funny.
And
You
I
got to
was
get to like Tom Segura, and then the guy who doesn't wear a
Tom
shirt.
Segura's
That guy's
awesome.
fucking story's hilarious.
Bert Kreischer. Is
Yes,
who
that
you're talking
guy.
about? Yeah. Yeah, those guys are both funny.
There's some like lesbian black chick on there talking about how Elon Musk goes to space. Like, it's funny, man.
Nice.
Yes, watch that. That's the Netflix pick of the week. Have you guys obviously watched Queen's Gambit? What else is good on the flicks? You guys watch The Crown yet?
No, is that good?
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, Steph's been binging it, but I've had it on in the background. Every time I sit down, it's like Grey's Anatomy to me. Like, I have no interest in watching it, but every time I sit down, I'm like,
yeah, you're into it.
I'm just into it.
Grays will do that for sure.
Yeah. But I've never just sat down and watched Grace from beginning to end. It's just like, if it's on, I sit down, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Like, and she's pissed because she's telling me, like, fill me in on what I've missed.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, the girls will get so pissed. Like, they don't already know it's coming because it's like their 12th time watching it. So
Yeah.
like, oh, why did they just do that? It's like, you've already seen this.
Well, with The Crown, in Stephanie's defense, she has no idea what's happening. So.
Oh, I thought you meant in Grey's Anatomy. Like, she hasn't watched
Full
it
and
6
both,
times.
yeah.
Grays, I watched up to season 6, or I don't know, but it eventually became too much. There's too many new characters. It's not even the same show anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm over
It's
it.
a lot of effort, too. There's just episodes are too long.
Oh, and then, dude, the hospital shooting episode, that episode gives me crazy anxiety. I hate it.
It takes it out of you.
Hate it. Man, I need like 3 days to just decompress after that episode.
So you've never seen when Derek Shepard dies?
I haven't, but I've heard a ton about it.
Stephanie restarts she's never seen anything post that. She just restarts it.
Like, this show is stupid now.
The show ends.
Yeah.
Nothing else good on Netflix? All right.
No, what are we watching? Oh, we've been watching Ink Master. So the first 2 seasons of Ink Master are on Netflix. That's just
who wants to get a tattoo? Is it you, Oliver?
No, I enjoy I like elimination shows where it's like
you
a
should
contest
watch
every week.
You should watch Weakest Link.
Oh yeah, I love The Weakest Link.
Yeah. Amy and I have been binging that.
You guys watched Alone?
Yeah, Weakest Link.
No.
It's called.
No, I mean, like, have you seen the show Alone?
Oh no! Wait, which one's Alone?
It's where it's like Survivor, but real fucking Survivor.
Yeah, I watched the first episode of that. I haven't continued.
The one on Netflix. Which place was it?
Because
like,
I don't know. In the episode I watched, it was a guy. He broke his leg and he had to leave the show. He breaks his leg like on the 4th day.
I think that's probably I think that's like season 6 because Netflix starts at season 6.
Maybe that has to.
Yeah, be Amazon Prime has like all of them. Dude, highly recommended.
Okay.
Alone.
They just drop these people in the woods, man, with like a walkie-talkie basically, and it's whoever can last the longest. And they go like months, man. Some of them go like hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the guy
I might watch that.
So brutal. He was trying to hunt. He's like, oh, I need to hunt some elk. He's like, all I need is 1 elk and I can survive out here for a long, long time.
Yeah.
This and that. And then I don't even know. He was like traversing some rocks and like he slips and then like that was it. Is like he broke his ankle or his knee or something, and then he just medevaced him out of there, and he was the first.
I think that's the same season where the guy has like he's got his like little lean-to tent set up, and a bear comes in the middle of the night and is like just sniffing around his tent, and really it's just like a tarp at an angle, and the bear is on one side of the tent and he's on the other, and he's like you can see him like shaking in the video, like he's holding his camera and like the bear is right behind him, like there's a tarp between him and he just like played dead and waited it out, and then in the morning like he must have shit himself. There's just no way he didn't.
He was
and he like the morning he woke up, he called, he's like, I have to get out of here. That's the scariest thing I've
yeah.
I can't do this.
I for sure probably would shit myself.
I couldn't have made it even that long.
I would have hit the panic button right then and there.
Hey Chase, there's the big bear.
Yeah.
Okay, so next week the plan is your house or somebody's house, and we'll live stream it. Oliver,
the
commentary.
Oh yeah, next week. Yep. Yeah, that'll be the idea. I think that works.
Just put like a laptop in front of me. It'll be like what's it called when you like watch people eat on YouTube?
Like when they're eating a ton of stuff.
Yeah, when people just like sit there and eat. Don't people watch that? It's like a
Isn't it called a mukbang?
yeah, mukbang. Well, that's exactly.
That's what it's called. It's called a mukbang.
We'll do a mukbang. I'll just sit there and eat while you guys.
Yeah, we'll figure out a good.
That's gonna be brutal. I couldn't imagine doing that for a Patriots game.
See, yeah,
it'll be fun. I'll make it funny. I'll try. I'll do my best.
Well, let's hear it, Oliver. Let's hear. There's a pass down the sideline, and it's third down.
Hold on. Well, last time we did this, I put up a play.
Yeah, didn't we do this with you on one time, Jeremy, or was it with somebody else was on?
Here, I'll pull up a play and I'll share my screen, and you can give us the commentary.
No, I wasn't on for that.
Yeah, we did it in a previous episode of BOP. I don't know which one. Yeah, hi.
Okay, let's see. No thanks. Okay, here we go. Share screen.
This would be a good way to.
Hey, can you enable screen sharing?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Oliver, what happened to your mic?
Is something wrong with the mic?
No, your fancy mic. I see you don't have it on today.
Oh, I just decided not to. I was just taking it. Here we go. All participants.
Chill day, chill cast today.
Yeah, just chill cast. Exactly. Okay.
Right, can you see?
I can see.
I see it.
You want volume?
All right. So what's the situation here? 3rd and goal. Packers are up 7-3. The beginning of the second quarter. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. God damn it. I'm already dreading this.
He likes the ball. Let's see what happens.
See what happens.
All right.
And the ball is snapped.
There you go.
Oh, here comes the snap. Rodgers falls back. Oh, he runs. He's running for it. Touchdown.
All right. What kind of touchdown dance did he do? Did you do a touchdown dance? Did you do a touchdown dance?
I missed
it. Did you do this
count
double check?
Yeah, you're going to have to add that in there.
I was laughing, crying. He did a thing where he's looking up at the sky or something, or I don't know, or holding his hands saying like, what the hell was that?
Hold on. Let's find a different one.
And touchdown.
Do the one at the back of the end zone. Or you should do the Hail Mary. There it is.
How about craziest Rodgers plays of all time? Let's see how I handle that. All right.
All right. You want the scenario? Go ahead and set us up.
All right. Oh, my gosh. All right. So Detroit
this is, by the way, this is my fucking nightmare if this scenario plays out.
Detroit's up by 2. There is no time left on the clock. The Packers have one play here. They are on their own 39. So they need a Hail Mary or something to happen here because they're not going to kick
some Rodgers magic. How about that?
Some Rodgers magic. Let's see what happens. All right, Rodgers gets the ball. He rolls back. Oh, pass rush is coming. He goes to his left. Now his right. He escapes a tackle. He's setting something up. He launches a bomb down the field, and it is
Did they catch it?
He got
Did they catch it?
He caught it. It's a touchdown. What?
Probably caught.
Probably, yeah. It's such a big moment, and I'm sitting here saying probably.
Okay, hold on. Set us up.
Oh my gosh, game is tied. There's 12 seconds on the clock. It's 3rd and 20. Packers are on their own 32 and a half. We'll
32
see
and a half. God damn it.
It is. Look at the line. It's 32 and a half. Is it
All
not?
right. Are you ready? Tell me what's happening.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's see what happens. All right. Oh, Rodgers rolls to his left, gets a good key block up front. He rolls up to the line of scrimmage, tosses one about 30 yards. And
Did he catch it?
It's
he
caught.
catch it?
It's caught. The ref's
Is he
showing
inbounds?
caught inbounds.
How much time's
around
left?
Who's it
How much
caught
time
by?
is
3
left?
seconds left.
Who's it caught by?
3 seconds
caught
left. He catches it and goes out of bounds,
Who's
stops
he?
the clock. It is some guy named Cook. And I can't tell you where the ball is spotted, but it looked to be like
It
around.
looks like he's in field goal range.
Dallas
Is he in field goal range?
definitely in field goal range. Is that what they're looking to do here?
Yeah.
What was the score again?
Is that
How many times
important?
do I have to ask you what the fucking score was?
Oh
I
yeah.
told you at the beginning it was tied.
Can I keep a notebook?
So maybe you just got to listen.
Can I keep a notebook?
This isn't going to work if you're not going to listen.
I don't think you should be able to keep a notebook now.
Why would you want a notebook?
So
could
I
write
can like
down-
keep what the score is and.
I'll just tell you every time you ask.
All right.
It was tied.
You can't lie about what's going on either.
I won't lie. I don't think I need to lie to make it funny.
All right. That was already stressful, and I knew what was happening in both of those fucking plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a great time, especially if the Packers go down at least a score or two. You'll be
Oh,
stressing.
dude, if it go,
You, in your case, you probably just want it to be smooth sailing, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. But if it goes to where the
if
Packers,
it's a close game, it's gonna be fucking brutal.
I really hope, for my sake, that the Packers don't lose because I
if
feel
Bobby, and if you break
I'd get killed.
If I break, you cut.
that, okay.
Well, there's no.
But
break.
that also gives me the opportunity to break if I want to. Like if I
Yeah,
if I get through the first quarter, I'm like, okay, I can't do this.
If there's a break, I'm shutting off my internet so you can't watch.
What if we had
You'll have
you,
to leave my house.
Bobby? What if we had you in like a closet, just like here, and then we just had you on a screen like this, and we were just recording like that?
I have to be able to hear Oliver.
Well, you could hear him. He would be
I'm not
watching
gonna
the
sit in
game
a
from
closet by
screen like this.
myself.
That
I
would
just need like you just scoot one of your couches up and I'll sit behind your couch or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Or I'll just sit dead ass in front of the TV with my fucking like with a lawn chair.
Yeah, facing us instead of the TV.
Yeah.
I like that.
that'd be good. Well, you guys got anything else? I got
No,
some.
that's it. I think that was good, guys. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Put it we'll figure out a way to get an official league vote on commissioner for 2021.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like
Yeah,
fun.
but everybody vote for Jeremy. Why would you want anything else?
Jeremy 2021.
That's so
2022
funny.
also. 2020 forever.
Without my shitty, or without me being a commissioner, I don't know if this podcast would be as fun as it is. So I guess
That's our point.
It
You
probably
keep
wouldn't
us
even
employed.
keep it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Keep
You-
the visitors happy.
You've helped me find my calling, and I appreciate it.
All right. We'll see you
All
guys.
right. See you later, everybody. That's been an episode about